The beautiful country of Switzerland has fallen under the fascist regime of cheese-obsessed President Mealy, played by Castor Van Dien. Heidi, played by a shoo-in for my 2023 So Wizard podcast Woman Crush of the Year, Alice Lucy, is raised in the mountains under the protection of her grandfather. Now, Heidi doesn't know she's being protected. She doesn't know she's being sheltered by the wider world until the world she does know falls apart. After her boyfriend, Goat Peter, I just absolutely had to work that hilarious name in that everyone, including his family, calls him, along with her home are taken from her, Heidi ends up in a Swiss prison where she's bullied by two completely jacked women, and she's fed nothing but, you guessed it, cheese. Mealy plans to break Heidi and use her as entertainment while he dupes the French government into falling under his control. How is this control going to be accomplished? Cheese, of course. Heidi eventually has enough and is trained by a mentor I never would have seen coming if given 5 lifetimes to figure it out. She somehow gets even hotter donning her warrior gear and custom-forged halberd. Now, Heidi is Mad Heidi, and her path to revenge is underway. If it's not clear by the description, this is a Grindhouse-style movie that isn't meant to be taken too seriously. It's self-effacing, everything's dialed up to 11, it parodies many other great movies along the way, and it's packed with low-budget styled action and gore effects. The one-liners never stop coming. Along with the over-the-top blood packs, exploding heads, and one-liners are some perfectly tuned computer graphics. That doesn't mean the effects are seamless, far from it. The effects are done with the perfect balance of serving the story, but also show just enough seams, just enough imperfections to fit the low-budget Grindhouse feel of the movie. Huge appreciation to the cinematographer on Mad Heidi. The choice was made to not completely degrade the footage for the whole movie. The picture quality on this is incredible. Just watching the screener, I had to switch from my office TV to my big screen to really appreciate how gorgeous the movie looks when it's shot. The crispness, the color balancing, and the picture serves the character moments, the small close-ups and things like that, but also the vast landscapes of Switzerland, a country that's high on my list of places to go, given that natural beauty. The score and music are a bit all over the place, from some very strange music that I can only assume is related to Switzerland in some way, even if that way is just parody of their music, to sounds that seemed like they had someone recreate the score of the old-time epics like Quo Vadis. The music does serve the story where it's needed, but I had a hard time getting a beat on exactly what it was. The whole cast, big to small, really show up and deliver. Alice Lucy doesn't have many credits on her IMDb, but I'm hoping she decides to go for it more. She is excellent in this movie, and she actually sells you on caring about the character of Heidi, even in a movie as insane as this. It was awesome seeing Castor Van Dien on the screen again. I think out of everybody, he was having the most fun of all the actors. His character was encouraged to chew up all the scenery. Max Rudlinger, as Van Dien's kind of right-hand man, kind of lapdog, not really too sure, was also chewing it up in the best of ways. While I did have fun with the movie overall when it was really rocking, there was one kind of big thing that took a bit of my enjoyment out of it. At only 92 minutes, given the trailer and the genre, I expected this to ramp up fast and give you whiplash as it jumped into the insanity. It took 2/3 of the movie for Heidi to really get underway and forge her path of revenge. I'm all for character development and backstory, even in a Grindhouse movie, but a lot of the early parts of the movie could have been made more efficient, leaving more room for what we all showed up to this movie to see. There's a very minor spoiler here, so, tune out for the next 15 seconds if you really care, but the movie ends with a tease of a potential sequel. Being a Grindhouse movie, this could have just been another joke, but I would turn up for that sequel. Partially, just for more Alice Lucy in my life, but also to see what this team can do with the genre after learning what they didn't know doing this first one. Raven Banner, who put out the movie, is working with Fathom Events and are bringing Mad Heidi to theaters across North America on June 21st. This would be a great one to check out with a big group of friends. The energy of a theater would really serve the movie.